turning now to the fingers, I'm going to work on this top corner first. Now if I look at my mock-up of my hand and my test tube like this, I can see that this is more or less the same height as the thumb, and this knuckle sticks out, which is one of those. But the thumb itself, I think you can see, is sticking a little bit forward. So what we've got to do is take this bit off first and then some of this down. So look at your hands, look at your photographs again, and let's take some of this back here. Okay, so that's now back there, so that the thumb is sticking out a little bit. I'm going to now, looking at this, round this all over here. So you can see that I've rounded this over, and what we've got here is this first knuckle here, sort of thing going there, and then this will be this knuckle here, this first knuckle, and that's going to go in like this. Lots of wood still. I keep saying that we're not anywhere near where we want to be. But what is happening is, of course, I've gone down here square, straight across. But in fact, the bottom of this, of your hand, is much smaller. Do you see? It's a much smaller thing. So what I need to do now is leave that bit and turn to the bottom and work that now and join the two together. And then we'll start seeing something that's vaguely like a hand. So here's the orientation. I've got knuckles along here, which is here. I've got knuckles along there, which is going to be there, and I've got this smaller bit down here. So really what I can do is I can take across here, keep an eye on where the hole is, which is just there, coming round there like that. So we're going to take all this corner off for a second. There's a lot of wood to come away there. The knuckles, this top lot of knuckles here, are sort of heading down that way. There's the other set there. Keep this going along the back of the hand, around the back here, and right over there. And then you can come back here and thin the wrist a little bit. And then I think what we need to do is turn it one more time and work on this final corner. But that's roughly where we are. I've got the hand upside down, and just to help orientate, there's the thumbnail will be somewhere there. I mean, very, very roughly. And the actual hole is here. So to make sure you don't take away mass from this part here. But what I'm going to do now is start rounding it over, this fourth corner. Start rounding that over. a lot of wood to come off here because the wrist, the wrist is a lot thinner than this hand, so there's a lot of wood to come down here. This part of the wrist here is quite flat, so go across there, and we can join the bottom of the thumb here across in a sort of lump. Pull this back into the square bit. This is going to cut this off eventually. Pull some back over here. Well, let's have a look at what we've got so far. Okay, so there's my thumb part coming right down across. There's still wood thickness here to come away. Here's the first knuckle, second knuckle, and then what's happening is that these fingers are tucking in like that. So the bottom of the fingers are somewhere in here. Okay, so they curl round. There's, to be somewhere the end of a finger like that. So there's wood to be taken away here. So that's a good first step. That gets us the sense of where things might be. There's so much wood left. This is going to be a smaller hand, smaller than mine. I never really wanted to carve my own hand, but just a hand. But there is a lot to be taken away, and that's what we'll do next. We'll start refining this. Oh, by the way, here, you'll find here there's a bone sticking out. We'd like to sort of keep that. Some there. So just bear in mind that there will be somewhere around here, you leave a little mound of wood. Yeah, but there you go. That's the first pass, and you can sort of see where things are more or less ready to refine it.